8:30 in the morning and I just got back on trail. It's a little bit later start than I would have hoped, but it rained and blew all night long, so I didn't get that good a sleep, I guess. My tent was pretty solid, which was really good. Didn't flap at all, and it was the first time I've had it out in wind, so that was really good. But I did get a little bit damp, mostly from splashback, so I'll have to pitch the front of the tent a little bit lower tonight to try and avoid that. Or I could try sleeping in the shelter, depending on where I am. I know that there's a shelter coming up, which has been really overcrowded recently, and the ridge runner I spoke to yesterday suggested that I camp about a quarter mile before that if that's where I decide to stop. But we'll just see. I'm not sure where I'm going, to be honest. I'll head north until I get tired, I guess. So, I've walked about a mile. There's a road crossing just up here with a car park. And some people drive up here and then just walk back a mile to touch Springer Mountain and then keep going from here rather than walking the 8.5 mile approach trail, which would be pretty nice, really. Springer Mountain is 4 miles behind me. I don't remember how many kilometers that is, like 6 or so. It's really raining. My new raincoat's pretty fantastic though, I'm really happy with it. So it's just after 10 AM. I think I must have been wrong with the time I left this morning. I don't think it was 8:30, I think it must have been more like 8 o'clock. Just because I don't think I've walked that far in that length of time. But I suppose you never know. The rain's kind of slowed down a little bit now. It's just drizzling, which is really nice. I've been able to take my gloves off and my hood off, which just makes walking so much more enjoyable. I stopped off at a shelter earlier on to use the loo and met a bunch more people, which was cool. I've also met one other person on the trail, but other than that, it's pretty quiet out here, which is just the way I like it. Look at this. And over here, this wonderful gentleman has just made me a hot dog. Thank you so much.
And there's mustard and ketchup.
Oh, yum. So I'm heading away from that trail magic. I've got an orange for the road and heading back to the trail. Sun's almost kind of trying to stick out, but the rain's pretty much stopped now, which is nice. So maybe I'll dry out a little bit on the next bit. My day's going pretty well so far. I've met a lot more people. Most of them were staying at the shelter after my one last night. I had my trail magic, which was great. Got a hot dog, which was warm and nice, and now it's stopped raining. It's just really foggy, which is much more manageable than the rain. I think I've decided I'm going to aim for Gooch Shelter tonight, which puts me at 25 kilometers for the day, which seems like a pretty good effort for my second day on trail. No need to push too hard. I think I should get there around 4 o'clock, so seems pretty good. I think I'm about a mile from the shelter now. I've been walking with a group of a couple of guys most of this afternoon, which is nice. It's almost 2:30, so it's a lot earlier than I thought it would be, but that's alright. The trail's been really nice today. It's good. It looks like there's quite a lot of people at the shelter up here. Might be sleeping in my tent again tonight. Done. I walked about 25 k's today, and I'm now at Gooch Mountain Shelter. I'm not actually staying in the shelter, I'm staying in my tent again. There's quite a lot of people here, but I went up to the shelter and was social over dinner and things, and now I'm just settling down for the night. It's been a good day.